Okay, so Tesla stock has been moving sideways since last week, but this will probably change very soon as Tesla is going to report earnings tomorrow. In my view, this annoying congestion is just the calm before the storm. Meanwhile, Tesla have been struggling a lot in breaking its main resistance levels, which is definitely not good and could be a danger sign. However, Tesla is also clearly not bearish as well because there is no technical bearish structure on it yet, and I will explain why later in this video. So right now we're gonna look at what Tesla is doing, what to expect next, and we're gonna talk about strategies because regardless of what happens next, we should get ready. And by the way, my name is Nathan. Very nice to meet you guys. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. So let's start our Tesla analysis over here. First, let's talk about the problems. What are the problems concerning Tesla right now? First, I told you guys there is no clear bearish structure on it, but to be honest, there is no clear bearish structure triggered on Tesla so far, because you may say, and I'm not gonna disagree with you, that Nathan, we see a possible bearish pennant chart pattern because we see a symmetrical triangle over here just after Tesla crashed, just after it did such an intense bearish leg over here. Therefore, we see the pole and then we see the pennant over here. And this is a bearish pennant, which is a bearish structure. Yes, you are totally correct. However, Tesla didn't trigger this bearish structure yet. We are still inside the pennant. What's more, it is not clear. It is never that clear to which direction we're gonna see the breakout. We might just see an upwards breakout as well. So yes, we see a possible bearish structure, and if Tesla actually triggers this pennant chart pattern, we could easily lose the 176 support level and seek the 163 area down here in one single blow, in one single bearish leg. However, this pattern wasn't triggered yet. What is the next problem on Tesla? Well, the next problem is that Tesla is failing in breaking its main resistance levels in the daily chart. Yesterday we broke the 186, which was a very good signal. However, we failed in breaking the 21 exponential moving average, and today it feels like the 21 EMA is working as a resistance level right now. And we are losing the 186 again, doing what could be a possible false breakout and even a bear trap in this circumstance. Therefore, not good signs on Tesla right now. If we take a look at the broad market, some people get annoyed when I look at other stuff besides Tesla. But guys, again, Tesla is part of a gigantic puzzle. There is the stock market. If we see the indices correcting, probably this is gonna affect Tesla as well. And we might see Tesla dropping to even lower levels. And right now, okay, the S&P is clearly bullish. It is clearly in a bull trend. It is trying to seek the next resistance area around 4,200 over here. But if we see a top signal on it, any top signal might be just enough for the S&P to trigger a correction, maybe to its 21 EMA. I'm not even saying that the S&P is going to reverse and turn bearish because there is no evidence that this is going to happen right now. But even if we see a short/mid-term pullback without ruining the bullish bias on it, this will probably affect Tesla a lot. And Tesla is already underperforming the market. And this is going to be a very terrible sign. The Nasdaq index is having a very hard time in breaking the main resistance area around 13.2K. We see a very strong bearish signal over here today. So if we see the indices correcting to their 21 EMAs, to their next support levels, probably this is going to just enhance the bearish sentiment on Tesla. And we could even, again, this is why I'm telling you guys, we could easily lose the 176 and seek the 163 again. Is there any hope for a bullish reaction? Yes, of course, there is. And it all depends on how the market is going to react after earnings. Because if the market likes the numbers that Tesla is about to report tomorrow, we could see Tesla jumping. But in my humble opinion, the $200 is a major ceiling for it. Only if Tesla breaks the $200, we are gonna see a very good bullish reversal structure on it, indicating that Tesla could reverse this weird sentiment we are having right now and trigger a very strong bullish reversal pattern in the weekly chart. Now let's take a look at some indicators over here. In the weekly chart, Tesla did a lower high, right? A high lower than the previous high over here from February 13. We are below the 200 moving average, and Tesla lost the 50 period moving average as well, which seems to be working as a resistance level on it. So we see multiple resistances on Tesla in the short, in the mid, and in the long term, and it is not gonna be easy for Tesla to break all of these resistances right now at this moment, but if we do, and if earnings help us over here, I believe Tesla could easily trigger what seems to be a possible bullish pennant chart pattern over here. In this scenario, Tesla could easily seek the $300 long-term speaking, of course. Remember, this is the weekly chart. And if we take a look at a few indicators over here, despite the lower high, Tesla is not doing lower highs on the RSI. We see equivalent highs. We see the OBV doing an advanced breakout over here, and we see the ADL also doing an advanced breakout on March over here. Right now we are slightly below the previous top level, but still, we are not doing lower highs indicators wise. So maybe Tesla is going to fly, but in my humble opinion, we gotta break the $200 first. We don't know how Tesla is going to react after earnings. And this is not even the most important question. The most important question is what key points Tesla must break in order to trigger a bullish or a bearish reversal right now. As I told you guys, the $200 is our main ceiling. This is our main resistance level. And if we take a look at options over here, we see that the $200 is the main ceiling on Tesla right now. There is a lot of open interest. There is a lot of open interest at $200 for, I don't know, the past 3 or 4 weeks. So it feels like investors are very nervous about the $200. The put call ratio is increasing, so the risk is also, it feels like investors are more and more trying to protect themselves in this situation, and we are struggling just around where the maximum pain level is. So the situation couldn't be more critical. And of course, for options, strategies, model portfolios, premium analysis, join the top 5% community. Take a look at my website. The link is in the description of this video. Now let's take a look at Tesla's chart again over here. So while the $200 is our main ceiling, the 176 is the main support level. If Tesla loses the 176, the 163 is the next technical target on it. And it all depends on how Tesla is going to react right now that is struggling at such important resistance level. Earnings are gonna be wild, and of course I'm gonna keep you guys updated every single day on this channel. Therefore, subscribe if you are not my subscriber yet, if you're still watching this video, because you probably like it, the content. So come on, why not subscribe? Click on the like button to support me. Take a look at my website, join the top 5% community. Thank you very much for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow.